Hello everyone, welcome to A Trader's Journey. This is our Sunday watchlist, so we're just gonna review and select our watch list for the week. So yeah, without further ado, let's go into it. So over here you can see on the weekly chart on DXY. I thought we start with DXY. I just established it that we made the buys for the week. So you can clearly see this is the low that's been holding price for about since May 2025. So for about a year, every time we trade into this level, we trade array. Same here. So last week we finally got some momentum to break through this level after the FOMC. So we finally broke through this level, so we can clearly see price can target areas like this and the 107s. So now that we've broken this, we can see some DXY gaining some bit of momentum going into the coming weeks. So it was a clear break, weekly engulfing candle. So but I'm expecting price to sort of retest this area, to come back and retest this area, and we can get a move into the 107s if the DXY continues to gain strength. But we finally broke out of this corrective structure. Now we can get some bullish momentum going. So if I go on the daily chart, you can see Friday started the pullback, but I love to see it come down here to 102 and then retest this area, and then we can see a bit of a move into these levels for 107s, right? So I'm expecting tomorrow to be a pullback, a little bit of a retracement day, and then we can see price continue to move forth. So that's the DXY. We are clearly bullish on DXY. You can see a push, correction, push, correction, push. I'm waiting for another correction to retest the support, and then we can see price continue with the bullish momentum. So that's my analysis on DXY. I am bearish on the cross dollar pairs. So if I look at euro dollar on the daily, you can clearly see the same structure that you saw on, this is the inverse of it. This whole big correction that's been going on for a year. Hopefully we can finally break it and continue to take these lows going down. This is the low of the weekly structure. This is the low, this is the high, and now we can see price starting to show a little bit of a rollover, a reversal pattern starting. As soon as you see price stuck in one zone for a bit and starts breaking the lows, that means the reversal is about to start. And you can clearly see we've been breaking structure here, broke structure here, broke structure here. Now we're getting a bit of a pullback, and hopefully we can break this low and possibly this low in the coming week. So if I go to the 4-hour, what I'm looking at now is a bit of a V shape. This is my value area, looking for a bit of a V shape into this value area, and then we can see our bearish continuation carry on. That means that the DXY is going to retest the 102, and then euro dollar can sort of come into this value area, and we can make a decision when price gets here, right? So I am looking at a bit of a pullback, overnight trading during Asia, and then I can make my decision from this zone here. So I am looking at this because it's quite close to the zone. So I am looking at something like this into here. This is a classic V shape. This is where we broke structure. There's also another confluence of the market respecting the zone, this low here, and we can clearly see this is a very nice looking bearish trend. So I'm looking for a V shape into the zone, and then let's see the continuation continue. So euro dollar is looking close to my area where I'd love to trade it, so I'm gonna mark it. And let's go into pound. Pound, let me just remove this. Pound, there we go. We're closer to the lows, so I'd love to see if you just mark this this run. This is the 50% of this run, right? So I am looking for price. This is a value area, and also a bit of confluence. This this low over here that can hold price. So I am looking, like I said, on the euro dollar, looking for V shape, see if we can get a run into this low and finally break this low, this structure low, and then we can reassess from there. But obviously same thing as euro dollar, got my value area, looking for V shape into this area and then continue with the bearish momentum. So I'm gonna mark this, it's in my watch list. As for NZD, the Kiwi dollar, also same thing, but it's not as clean. I don't like this run, it's very corrective. If I do this, you can see this run is very corrective. Yes, we broke structure, but it's quite a corrective run. If I just put a level here, it's been a messy price, right? But the value area is up here, but it's quite messy, so I'm not looking to trade it, but I am looking for it to come retest here and sell off. But it's quite messy, it's not as clean as the pound dollar and euro dollar, so I'm just gonna be monitoring this. But if it gives me a cleaner setup, obviously the price action from the last 3 days, trading days, it's not been great, but you know, anything can happen in Asia. I might get a cleaner setup here, so I will be looking at this to continue as well into these lows, and we can reassess for there. But so for now, the target is this low here. USD CAD, I'm not even looking at this because it's run into very deep. If we go on the weekly, this is the very deep value area of the weekly. Had a run, and now we're interacting with this week. With this value area, it's broken these highs. It's already oversold for my liking. And the only time I'm gonna, if I go on 4 hour, interact with this is if we see a reversal starting to form, but then it invalidates 2 of my trades, my potential trades in pound dollar and euro dollar. So at the moment I am not entertaining this pair because of this run is very, though it's direct, but it's slow, and I would prefer to trade the reversal of this pair. So I'm not gonna look at it. EURNZD, same thing, value area up here, broke the half the structure, and I will be looking at if we can see a reversal here, and then a continuation coming down to these lows. But there's a lot of that needs to happen first because of this price action is not great. I'd like to see some more direct moves after we interacted with this value area. I'd like to see some reversal pattern and a continuation, a little bit more direct. So at the moment it's not on my list. I won't be looking at this at the moment until it's starting to reverse. At the moment it's at the high of this inflection point. We wicked above these highs, took a bit of liquidity. Let's see if price can close back below, and let's see if we can start I prefer runs like this. This is very bit messy for me. You can clearly see prices losing momentum going to the highs. As soon as we got to this high, the price started losing momentum. You know, we started slowing down, and there's not a lot of buyers at this area. So let's see if the sellers can take over, and then we can push price down. Pound Aussie, same thing. It's obviously it goes hand in hand with the pound, but I like this. It's more direct, and my value area is up here, looking for this V shape to come into the zones, and then we can continue selling this pair. It moves a lot faster in the right market conditions. So I am looking for a V shape, overnight trading Asia. Let's see if we can interact with these. There's a level here that's also gonna stop price, and then let's get a continuation. But obviously it follows the pound dollar. So that's what I'm looking at. I love this. I'm gonna mark it for the week. And then gold has been a very curious one for me lately. Obviously it is on a downtrend, and it might interact with these lows. We had a value area over here, had a push and a V shape into the zone, and then now we're starting to sell off again. But it's sold off so long, so far that it's not, it became invalid for me. If you look on the 4-hour closer, 4-hour value area, V shape into the zone, and then we got a continuation moving lower. So I'm expecting it, gold, to continue moving lower. The only time I'll entertain it if we come here, but it's not a strong value area because it hasn't broken any structures yet. So, but let's see what happens when we get up here, or possibly up here. Hopefully we can hold and sell off again, target these lows and these lows over here. But gold, I mark it because it changes a lot. A lot can change in one session, so you just have to be on high alert and set your plan of how you want to trade it. I know where I want to sell it because it is on a downtrend, so I'm gonna be looking at this zone over here. So as soon as while it's trading over here, I'm not looking to trade it, so I'll just leave it on and monitor it. So yeah, that's my analysis of the pairs that I prefer trading, and I know them so well. So that's my list, and let's see what happens, and I'll update you guys if I take any more trades. Thank you.